Special education depends greatly on IEPs. Writing, reading, and implementing them are absolutely essential for teachers to know. Our next presentation comes from Bree, who will be telling us more about IEPs. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the individualized education plan with Bree. So what is an IEP and what is the purpose?
An IEP is an individualized education plan for a student who has disabilities and is not making adequate progress in the general education classroom. The IEP describes the adaptations needed for the student to access the general curriculum in the least restrictive environment. An IEP is designed to meet the unique education needs of a student, and it describes the student's learning, how they best demonstrate that learning, and what the teachers and other service providers can do to help the student learn.
What are the parts of an IEP in Massachusetts?
There's 8 pages. Some of them have different aspects of it. The first is the parent and or student concerns. Then you have the strengths and key evaluation results, the vision statement, the present level of educational performance in the general curriculum, and other educational needs, which is often referred to as PLUP A and PLUP B, the current performance levels, measurable annual goals, the service delivery grid, the non-participation justification, schedule modification, transportation services, state and or district-wide assessments, and additional information.
Alright, and what is important for the teacher of general education to know?
There are 4 pages or information that's important. The first one is the present level of education performance in the general curriculum, which is also PLUP A. On this paper, it describes the disability and how it affects the curriculum, the type of accommodations if necessary, and the type of specifically designed instructions necessary for the student to make effective progress. This is helpful for the educator to know because it explains what that educator needs to do to help accommodate the student. The other page is the current performance level and measurable annual goals. This is where you have the students' goals and benchmarks, and you have to know what you need to do and what the student needs to reach for the end of the year or the process of the IEP. Then you have the service delivery grid, which has 3 parts: the consultation, which is indirect services to school personnel and parents, the special education and related services in general education classroom, which is what services are going to be provided inside the classroom, and then there's the special education and related services in other settings which are outside the classroom. So this is important because you need to know what services your students are being provided inside and outside the classroom. And the last page that is important is the district or statewide assessments, and this lists the accommodations that are necessary for the student to access the accommodations for the assessments.
And this is a law, right?
It is a law. It's mandated by the Individual with Disability Education Act, IDA for short. This is a legal document and must be followed. If the district can no longer provide a service, there needs to be a team meeting for the services to be removed from the IEP.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing this invaluable information.